Okay, here's my take on the shed roof, and I'll do the gable roof that you asked about in the other thread. First thing I'm going to do is fix this. Just click on it and delete it. It's a little unconnected wall right there. And I'm going to go up here and turn on some more layers. Okay, I'm guessing that you want your roof to bear on this wall here, and you've pulled the wall down in 3D. And I looked at it in elevation, and it looks like it's about 130 inches tall, 10 feet, 10 inches. So I'm going to make this room 130 inches. You can see in the 3D view how it drops the ceiling down. Now when I go to put a roof out here, it should be pretty close to where you want it. I'm not sure where it goes side to side, but we'll just drag it out there. Then I'll turn on reference display, and we'll pull it up to your wall up there. So that gets your basic shed roof done. So to do the gable roof, what I'm going to do is draw a couple of walls. I'm just going to use an exterior wall, it doesn't really matter. And make sure they're both going in the same direction. I'm going to select them both and just center them over this window right here. And I'm going to take this roof plane. In fact, I'll do it over here so you can watch. I'm going to take this roof plane, select it, and I'm going to use the 3 that breaks. Put a break there, put a break here, and put a break out here. And then we'll take this middle one and just drag that up. And you can see these two walls that I just drew. Now the only purpose for these walls is just to give me something to draw a roof over. So I'm going to put a roof plane right there. And one over here. Select this top edge, 2 to join. Drag these out. We'll start with them, make them even with the existing roof. Now the purpose for drawing these two walls is to locate in the z-axis up and down these two roof planes. What that does is that makes the fascia match up. So the fascia of this one is at the same height as the fascia of this one, and your overhang's the same. So you can judge between that wall and the edge of the roof where that's going to be. I can go back and delete these walls. You could draw the walls outside. I just find it easier to draw them inside because that keeps the height the same. You can figure out side to side where they need to be. And then I'm going to take this roof plane and I'm just going to make it into a triangle. And then with this edge selected, 2 to join, I'm going to join it to that edge right there. And so this roof plane, this one right here, that one's just the way we want it. And so what I do a lot of times is I'll just delete this roof plane, and then I'll select this one, come up here, copy reflect about that, and now the two roof planes are mirror images of each other, so I can select this edge, 2 to join, and that joins that up. So if we come back over here, there's your gable. Like I said, the fascia matches up. Everything should be pretty clean. You can select these. It looks like you might have a little bit of an extension here, so we'll drag that out. Put a break right there in the corner. And snap that. And you can see right there how that brought that out. Again, you could delete this roof plane over here and just copy reflect about the center, and that would duplicate it, or you can pull this out. Even come over here, 3 to break right there, and pull this over like that. So now they're both matching up. Alright, so we'll go back into this room here. Set it back to default. Say OK. And I think one of the other posters showed you how to change this roof plane up or down. You didn't say whether you want it butting into this roof or this wall or going over it, but that's pretty easy to change. One thing that this method, one problem with this method with lowering the roof or the ceiling and then drawing these roofs and then raising the ceiling back up, Chief is not always good about filling in these walls like this. So what I'm going to do is pull that wall out, and that creates just a temporary something out here on the end. And then I'll select the window tool, hold the shift down, and select all these windows, and that selects all the windows that I marqueed around. I'm going to cut those, and then I'll take this wall here and go down like that. And then you can see how when I dragged that wall, it didn't line up with the one that I put out here. So I'm just going to select that and use a center tool to come out here and center it like that. Then I can delete that little wall there, and I can Control Alt V to put back what I cut. So now there's your windows back. The program has some problems with walls reversing, and you can see that this wall right here got reversed. It's now got drywall on the outside. So we can select that and reverse it, and it should be back where it belongs. All this stuff is in the videos online. You won't find your building in your specific situation, but you'll find how to draw roofs and how to, do all the things that I've showed you. You just have to watch, learn, and put them all together. you've got a pretty big project here for a brand new user, and you look like you're doing pretty good. It just looks like you need more practice.